Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more AFR action. It is great to be here and I hope you're doing well today, my friends. So what are we looking at today? Well, I want to do a run that is structured around our fine little oinker friends, pigs. And what do pigs give you? Well, the pigs give you the truffle, and the truffle can be turned into lucrative oil. However, it's a pretty complex chain of processing in that, you need an oil maker, and the oil maker requires iron and polished stone. You need glass, you need all that good stuff, but I do want to put together a pig build today. Let's just take a look. So I think the most sensible profession to pull this off is going to be the merchant. The merchant will give you max energy per level, will decrease the shop prices, of which we're going to be spending some time in the shop for sure. And it's going to up that delivery count as well. Also, starting with $600, nice little bonus if I don't say so myself. So let's jump right on in here, my friends. And while we're jumping in, if you are enjoying the content here on the channel, then please consider becoming a subscriber, right? Join a growing community. We'll love to have you, especially if you enjoy the content. Thank you so much. Give the video a like as well, and if you want to join the Discord, you certainly can. I've got the server all revamped, up and running well. So if you want to, connect with the community just a little bit further, there's an opportunity for you to do so. There, link in the video description below. So we're going to set it up like so. I do like, lacing in these three together back to back to back, right? Tool cost -1. Let's gather resources. Let's get the build plans down when the requirements are cheaper. And then let's get it built and reap that experience bonus. So let's go with this. And for our starting island here, look at this. We have an array of resources, right? I'm seeing a bunch of coal. I'm seeing all kinds of stone as well. We do have the mountain next door for additional stone. Gonna need a lot of stone in this one, I do feel. So this is actually kind of an ideal start, I must say. So this is very good. Let's start with just collecting some of our basic resources here. And in fact, what I want to do is I want to spend my first $600. Let's just get it. Intelligence. EXP boost +1. We're going to find ourselves leveling up quicker with this. Should have done that before I even mined anything, but that's alright. Let's just go with it right off the bat. I think it makes sense. Might as well. The money isn't doing much just sitting in my bankroll, right? So, let's get it. Why not? I don't think there's any perfect way to play this game. There's ways that are certainly more efficient than others, right? But why not capitalize on or some experience gain early on? Alright, for our first level up, what do we have? So we have connections. Yeah, so this is a pretty good one to get. Because like I said, we're going to be spending a lot of time in the shop. A shop price reduction of 15% is very, very tempting. Plus, the maximized shop slots, that's also super nice. We have fish bin, we have fortune. Yeah, connections is the no-brainer here. Very good to get that one early, for sure. Because not only does the shop harness the things we need like iron, which is such a scarce resource in this game, it truly is. But it also is the place where you get your pigs, right? So, to make a pig farm, my friends, we do need some pigs, and that is the vessel in which we will get pigs. So looking good here. I think this is a good start. Promising first level up. Good starting island. Looking good. Feeling good. Let's end our turn there for sure. Alright, so work rhythm. Kind of more of the same in this turn. We're just going to expend our energy bar gathering resources. Of course, when there's a little feeding frenzy of fish there, we will certainly take advantage of that. Let's see. Maybe I can scrape together 300 for just a little bit of cash. Let's see. What are these fish selling for? Got the cichlid. I want to get up to 300 and see if I can get that next upgrade. Sure can. Alright, so max EXP -10%. So this will lower the overall maximum EXP needed to level up. So we are humming now. Got a couple of upgrades. There's some other upgrades I certainly want to look at too. So if we look at the truffle itself, right, so let's take a peek. So the truffle is required in an oil maker. So you put the truffle in the oil maker, right? The pig gives you the truffle. And the oil maker will make you truffle oil, right? So let's take a look at the oil maker here. Polished stone and iron, right? And it requires a lot of them. We can actually lower the cost of each structure by simply upgrading this right here. So Clever Hammer, this is going to be one that we want to get for sure. Probably want to get this nice and early as well. So there's that aspect to it. And then also, to create the truffle oil, you need 1 unit of glass as well. That was one thing that we didn't have in the mayonnaise run. We need 1 unit of glass. So another one that we can certainly get is Clever Hands right here. So we're going to be kind of focusing a lot more on upgrades in this one, I think it's just the right choice. So let's keep that in mind as well. I want to get some wood for sure. All right, we have good DNA, growth time -1. Campfire, we're going to be doing a lot of work in the furnace for sure. Traditionalist, that's not good for us really. Campfire or good DNA. I mean, we do need to grow some potatoes. Pigs eat potatoes. I think I'll go with campfire. I mean, we have the mountain next door. Stone shouldn't be a problem to sort of hoard a lot of, right? And I foresee myself having a lot of furnaces in this one for glass, for iron, for things of the like. So let's go ahead and grab that. I'm gonna focus on grabbing some wood. We can get some of this gold here too. If the sell price is right, I'll certainly just move off of it early so we can focus on getting, the said upgrades I just highlighted, right? But really what we're doing here is we're working with rhythm, right? And collecting some wood, collecting some resources. We've got a nice little stockpile, including 51 stone, which is very good. All right, so gold. Not really selling ideal, but we'll definitely look to move off of that. It's possible. Copper ore. I mean, I think we can hold on to it. Can probably get an early tool upgrade with it. Let's put the things that we're trying to sort of actively sell. Like 9 apples for $10. We'll certainly make that sale. Why not? We got 18 blueberries for $9 a pop. Let's sell that. In fact, we almost have enough for... Well, we do. Clever Hammer. Thought it costed 300. Nope, only cost 2. Very good. So, might as well get that. And then, I certainly want to get some... I want to get build plans down and then get some seeds as well on a beginner's luck day here. So, gonna try to save just a little bit of money. But, of course, the shop is nice and ripe. And we need to grow some potatoes, so I might as well just start grabbing some potato seeds as they're made available. And of course, we have to get, zoology in the shop as well. And I'll probably be getting Happy Dwarf in this one just to get a steady supply of iron. So looking good, feeling good here, my friends. And we are all tapped out on energy. Maybe we can get 1 host strike. Yep, sure can. All right, looking good. Let's end our turn there. We are moving into Wise Build Day. So what we want to do on Wise Build Day is, of course, get our build plans down. Let's take the opportunity to fish. But really, it's another day where you can spend, your energy bar working, right? Just want to make sure we get the build plans down today because it's ultimately cheaper. So let's clear out some trees and other foliage. Let's go ahead and get a nice little 4 plot of 9 field going here. And again, we're not going to build anything today. We just want to get the build plots down. And we do get another level up here. So we have Spiderweb. Harvesting crops charges counters by 4%. Every time the counter is charged, you receive a reward. Okay. Merlin Hat. Energy usage plus 0.1. EXP gained plus 0.3. And then max energy plus 5. That's decent. Time bend. The next time you level up, you will choose a perk 3 times. I kind of like that one. That's like paying it forward. I mean, we're early on here. We're already level 4. I think it's conceivable. Well, it's definitely conceivable. We will get to level 5. Let's go with time bend here. I think that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So let's chop down these trees here and probably want to do just a little something with my energy here, but I want to take a look at these fish. Let's take a look at it, just some sell prices in general. We need to hold on to some grass for sure. Gonna use that today to sell the tree seed. Rainbow trout, not selling great. Grayling. We have the cichlid, but it does give 7 energy. So this is what I want to do. I want to eat a few of these. Just bite the head off the live fish, essentially. And let's continue to get our fields hoed up here. Because we can certainly get our seeds planted today if we like, right? No big deal there. Just a little short on energy, that's okay. We're a little short on seeds as well. Not really that big of a deal. Check some sell pricing. Goldfish is selling decent, so let's sell it. There's only 1. Worms, we can hold on to those. See if we can convert that into just a few more seeds here. And you bet we can. Alright, looking good. 26 seeds. So let's get our build plans down. It all starts with the scarecrow, right? And then followed up by the nice hive. So we're going to be popping in several of these. Let's see if we can get... Yep, we have the resources. That is the glory of lesser overall resources required to build a building. Still got plenty of wood left, actually. And then, furthermore, we do want to get... So I want to get a sawmill. Gonna need that. So I'll just throw that right here for now. Grindstone. We'll be able to get that in due time. Furnace. We certainly want that. I'm eyeing up this mine, too. I wonder if we need a mine. I think maybe we open up the mountain first. But let's get a few of these furnaces. But I do want to save enough stone to get a grindstone, so we need 12 left. Alright, so that's going to be great. And then tomorrow we will enact this build plan, right? We will actively build this. So I think we're pretty good to end our turn there at the $3 that we have left in the bank. It's going to be alright. We're going to be making some money here shortly. Actually, first off, I need to get some sprinklers down, actually. That's what I need. So I think what I should do is... Totally forgot about the sprinklers, if I'm being honest. So let's cancel a few of these furnaces. Let's invest the stone instead in sprinklers. And let's check. Do we have... Yeah, so we have the allotted stone left. It is going to be 2 stone cheaper, but I think we're still fine. Let me check. Yeah, it'll go up to 14 next turn, but that's alright. We have 16 left. We want to get that grindstone early so we can start getting some polished stone. And of course that means pretty much going to have to open up the mountain way here. Well, we will certainly do that in the coming turns. Let's check just last kind of sell price of things. Gold ore, 8 for 82. I mean, that's not a bad investment there. That'll give us access to the mountain, which gives us access to more stone. Let's do it. I think that's fine. That's fine. See what we can do about selling a few things and making another $100 tomorrow. Let's go. Alright, lately few people know how to effectively use a hoe. Dig 240 fields using a hoe. To change that fact, diamond bar is +3, so we have 5 days. So let's think. I mean, you would have to expend some energy for sure. Is it worth it for 3 diamond bars to sort of... I don't think so. I'm going to decline it. I mean, it's tempting, but we got some seeds to plant here, my friends. So why don't we get our seeds down? In fact, let's get a few more. Get our first harvest of potatoes here, but first thing what I want to do is, of course, let's get our build plans completed. Take advantage of that experience bonus we're getting, of course. Let's get the hive. Let's kind of see how much energy we're working with once this is all done. I want to get that down. I want to get this grindstone down in just a bit. Need some planks. Alright, yeah, so that took most of our energy, right? But there's, of course, ways to just get a little bit more. It's, of course, by way of this fish here. So I think we can go ahead and let's eat the cichlid. Just eat a few things, right? Worm selling decent. Let's sell it. Rainbow trout going for 15. I'll sell that. I'm fine with that. Grass. We can sell that now that we have our scarecrow down. And we have 3 units of copper ore. Where's the status of our tools? So we're ready to advance to copper with some of these. We do have a furnace down. I think it wouldn't be a bad thing to, you know, forge the copper instead of selling it. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Let's see if we can get the rest of our fields in place. Not quite, but that's alright. Be plenty of potatoes per harvest, for sure. So let's look at ending our turn about there. Maybe I can get just one more sail and unlock the mountain to the east. And we do need a stockpile of sand. We have exactly 750. It's just kind of meant to be, isn't it? So let's do it. What do we have? We have a bunch of gold, which will sell well, of course. We have some stone, obviously, which is the key resource we're looking for. Here, got a few of these rough gemstones as well. Looking good. Let's get our lumber in the old sawmill. Let's figure out what we're doing with our furnace here, too. So let's go with 3 copper. I think that makes sense. And then let's go with 3 wood to get some coal. All right, looking good. Feeling good here, my friends. Let's end our turn right there. All right, so we have the beehive. We have some active fishing spots, so let's take advantage of these. We have 12 planks, so the first thing I want to do is, of course, get this grindstone. Okay, it's a big one to get. I want to get some just basic stone here. And then we got to get stones grinding so we can start stockpiling the smooth stone for our future oil makers, right? Let's get some more wood in there as well. And then I'm looking at, so essentially I'm finding myself in a spot where we got to make money, obviously. Right? Like that's kind of the name of the game, right? But we're also in a position where we need to start investing in certain things like fences. We need to get pigs. We need to get iron, right? So we got a lot of stuff coming together here, and I think that's one of the challenging aspects of a pig build is you need to juggle a lot kind of early game, it feels like. But that's all right. I see a utopian truffle oil empire in the near future here. We just got to get there. So pickaxe, is that what we should upgrade here? I think so. So let's upgrade the pickaxe to the copper pickaxe, and then I'm going to target this gold because it sells. I'm not necessarily talking as something that we're going to smelt and then sell, though we certainly could. I'm more looking at the raw sell price, so let's check it out. What is the raw sell price of gold? Selling 94 at 27 units. It's kind of hard to turn down. It's going to give us a lot of financial flexibility. I think that's the right move to make here. Sell the grayling because that's selling high. Rainbow trout, cichlid. Happy little bee. Honey's not selling great. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like over 2 grand. So let's sell it. 2,500. So that actually does pay the rents. Puts us in a much less precarious of a situation here as it relates to the economics of our farm. So, with that move being done, we've got a few more lucrative nodes here. The sapphire will sell decent, or at least it can. So I think it puts us in a much better spot. So what I want to do is I want to take a look at what we can maybe unlock with this newfound prosperity. So we need Happy Dwarf. We absolutely need it. I need to get ore. Mainly iron. We should have a potato harvest coming tomorrow, so we could also look at maybe adding pigs. So let's go ahead and get Happy Dwarf right now. I think that's the right move to make. And then we can invest a little bit in iron. This 10 sack of iron right here. What do I need for an oil maker? We need 4. Could also get Clever Hammer to make it 3. Which will essentially pay itself off in the end. Alright, let's buy some iron. What do I have? I have 6 furnaces, or 2 furnaces, so 6 slots. Let's start things off with 6 units of iron. Want to get a little stockpile of that. Let's check some sell price. Grass selling D's. Alright. How about we look at adding yet another furnace? Got the grindstone. That was the main thing we were saving up for. Then I can actually start getting glass with this. So let's start getting glass as well. What is this crafting upgrade? 150. I think we can do that once we're ready to start crafting glass into bottles, right? So we can certainly do that. That one's on the radar for sure. Let's get a few stones. So let's end our turn there. We got to make, you know, another $1,200 in the next few days here. So let's do that. Let's do it. Promotion is on. Buy 500 items in the shop to qualify. Reward $10,000. How much gold do you spend to get the 500? I mean, 500 items in the shop, that's a pretty insane ask. Especially with the limited amount of cash that we have. I'm going to have to decline that as well. Although that one's tempting, right? Imagine what you could do with spare 10k. I mean, we do have a potato harvest here. Of course, we can look at the sell price of this if we need to. I'm interested in these sapphires, so I'm going to mine these out. Of course, we can just check the raw sell price of this. So it's not selling well. It is not selling well. That's okay. Let's get some more stones a smoothin'. Let's get some more lumber a sawin'. Let's go ahead and let's get another crop planted here. I want to make sure I use my energy for this. And we'll kind of figure out what to do with the rest. So shop, potato seeds. Got 33, it should be plenty. Alright, the seeds are in the earth. Now, what are we looking for? I do need to get a fence for the pigs. I do need to unlock pigs. I could get another grindstone and start grinding down these sapphires. I think I will need another grindstone ultimately. So why not get some stone? We'll get another grindstone. And then we'll get the sapphires in there. Maybe we can get a little bonus sell next round. Though that costs a lot of energy to build, my goodness. It's alright. Get some more wood. Then yeah, we need a grand. Which shouldn't be impossible to come by. Really. I mean, if we have to, we can just make some rash moves. Moves of desperation, if you will. But if we're looking at kind of what we have to sell, looks like the honey will sell pretty good. Potatoes selling low right now. Can't sell much lower than that for tomorrow, so maybe we have some more luck. Iron bar. Can I get my first oil maker down? I sure can. So we'll get the oil maker down, but we obviously need a fence for our pigs. Just not going to build it yet, but we have it here just in case we need it. Well, when we need it, I should say. And I think next turn, we basically have to spend some time getting a fence down, getting pigs unlocked, and also making enough cash to pay the rent. So let's kind of focus on that, but let's figure out what we're going to throw in the furnace here for the end of this turn. So let's go with a bit of wood. And then we have... I could go with fish, I suppose. Now let's go with sand and wood. It just makes the most sense here. Kind of meager beginnings. Got to put this all together and come out on the other side here, my friends. Alright. I mean, iron would be decent to get. But I just can't spend the money right now. What we have to do is, I've got to save this. And we got to get to a spot where next turn we can pay that rent. So we can move into a fresh new week. And a fresh new week of prosperity at that. So let's sell some stuff here. I think we'll get some more favorable pricing tomorrow. And then I got to get a fence. So I think we're looking good. We just gotta get there. Just got to get over that hump. And I feel like we're closing in on it, right? Alright, let's end our turn right there. Into tomorrow where it's do or die, right? So let's get a few more potatoes. We'll obviously be interested in the sell price of potatoes today, right? Let's fish these few zones as well. Got a level up there for the fishing rod. Very nice. Alright, let's check. Rough sapphire selling a little better than yesterday. Basic sapphire, or smooth sapphire, processed sapphire, selling for good. So let's sell that. That does get us to where we need to be. That's good. So I think, why don't I just continue to grind down the sapphire? Why sell it low, you know? Given we have the rent paid for now. Cichlid, we can sell that. Worm, that's selling high, very nice. B, we'll just sell it. Rainbow trout selling low. Potatoes. Okay, so yeah, this is an opportunity for us for sure. So if I wanted to get a fence, let's just see. If we got a nice small fence here, I think strangely enough, it does allow you to place it on the border. So I think we get our first fence right here. So that means these trees need to go. Let's get the fence. Let's get it built. Alright, 310. Shop. Let's unlock animals with zoology. You bet. Let's roll. Let's get a few pigs. Alright, we have 5 pigs. Let's get the pigs in place. Let's get the potatoes down. Let's see if I can get this all the way up to 15, right? So that'll be 2 days of feeding. This will be 3. I'll go up to 60 potatoes in here. And then I will sell the rest of these potatoes. That will allow me to invest in more pigs. Alright, so we got 7 more pigs. That's nice. Alright, so we're pretty much ready to start truffle oil production. We just need our pigs to, of course, produce. Which they will be. Let's get this oil maker built. Got a grindstone here. Let's continue to grind down stone. So I can keep adding those oil makers as necessary. Alright, sawmill is engaged here. Let's get some more potatoes planted. Alright, shop. Let's go with potato seeds. Doesn't look like we have any here. But there is some iron, which is tempting, right? Because we need more of this. So let's see. What can I do? We could sell the sapphire and invest it into iron. It'll get us probably 3 units of iron, which will be enough combined with what we have to get us another oil maker. I think that's important. There's also some copper on the field that we could kind of scout. Do we need to do any more work with energy? If not, I think we can expend some energy taking out this copper. Why don't we do this? There's a ruby right here that I did not notice. Okay, that's nice. Alright, this is going to give us a little more flexibility. Alright, so we have some more copper now, which is selling decent. I could use, let's see, I could use 6 units of copper for tool upgrades. You could argue 8, maybe, if we want to do the fishing rod. So let's save 8 pieces of copper here, but let's sell this. We can invest that in iron. Rough ruby is not selling great. That's okay, we can just grind that down. Worm. Alright, so what do we need? We need at minimum 4 pieces of iron. We got 2 already. 2 bars. Let's see. Could get a few more pieces. Alright, so we have 4. This is going to be 5. I'd like to have 8 pieces of iron is what I'm going for. So we need 1 more. We can get 1 more and then just sell. Sell the honey to get back to good. Alright, let's get the iron smelting. Let's continue to get some glass as well. And then we're going to be able to go into truffle oil production at the beginning of next week. And then we can kind of scale it up from there. So let's go ahead, and I think this is a good spot to end the turn. Everything appears to be accounted for. The energy is pretty much gone. So let's end our turn there. We'll be leveling up soon as well, which will give us access to 3 perks. So let's go. Alright, so we have a fresh week and a fresh set of perks to throw on. So mystical fertilizer. Each crop yields its own product. Wouldn't be terrible. Crops value plus 50%. Hives give double honey. I think this is actually strangely a pretty good one to throw at the very end of the week. I feel like we're going to have a lot of potatoes left over, right? Might as well sell them high. Extra delivery. So that would be a day where we have some prosperity and we can... It's either that or we move this up a little bit. I think we can leave it at the end there. Animals give double resources. I love that. That's great. Be a nice little head start with our truffles. So let's do that. Plus $10 for every item collected from buildings. Each crop yields its own product. Why don't we do this? Let's go mystical fertilizer and then into happy veggies as a nice little cap on the week. Rough tools. I think that's fine. Harvest boost equals 1. 25% of animals die. That's terrifying. Market crash. I think we can throw that in there somewhere. Just not sell anything on that day. And then build time plus 1. I think that's less impactful than some of the other ones for sure. So let's go ahead and call that good. Look at that. We got a bunch of truffles there. Very nice. Thank you, my pig friends. So now what do? We get clever hands for sure. So let's go ahead and get that. In fact, it'd be nice to get it again. Let's check some pricing here real quick. How about the sapphire? Yeah, that's selling good enough. We'll sell it and we'll get clever hands. So this is going to cause it to only require 1 glass to make the bottles. Usually it's 3, which is a lot. So we can get 27 bottles now. So let's go ahead and do that. And then for the truffle oil, you guessed it, I'm going to start our first production of the truffle oil here. And in fact, we can get another one of these. Get 2 more. And that's definitely what you want to see. Alright, good deal. Looking good. Let's get some more board sawn down. Let's get some stone smoothing down as well. Actually, no, I want to prioritize... How are we doing for... Yeah, it's polished stone's doing great. So let's go ahead and get the sapphire and the ruby. Might as well, we found them. Might as well make use of them. Let's grab these few units of copper. And then I want to scale up. So to scale up, we need more of these oil machines. We need more furnaces. Which means we need stone. We obviously need some more pigs too, but we have a nice little bonus, right? I'm not sure when I use the truffle, but I guess I use the truffle. So we got a fish count bonus, I guess. But yeah, we want to get more pigs as well. So let's check the shop. Just sell a few things here. Get a little cash, and then let's check the shop. And what do we have? No pigs that I'm seeing. We got some potato seeds, though. Definitely need more of those. Here's a little bit of iron. Definitely need to keep pumping the iron, for sure. So let's see. Let's do the same thing I did last time here. So let's pump this up to 60. Nice healthy quantity. And let's sell all the potatoes. This is going to get us just a bit more iron. Right? I think it's hard to go wrong. And then more pigs. You bet. 5 more pigs. Got 2 left over. We can always get another fence on the field. In fact, that is certainly in the plans. Just got to clear out some trees. Let's build these up, though. And then I want to spend my energy getting some stone and also clearing some room for another fence. But first, let's get the fields taken care of. Got some seeds to get planted. This game makes you like just do so many different things, like start so many things, and then you kind of get distracted a little bit. At least I do. And then you start thinking, oh, I should be doing this now, right? That's just kind of how it goes sometimes. A little more energy would be nice, though. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's get the iron in the furnace. All 6 pieces of it. That'll be good. Definitely need some more coal. How we doing for glass? We have 24 bottles left. That'll hold us over. So let's go ahead and get the truffles in the machines here. That'll be good. We have 46 energy left. The hoe is taking 3 per use. Can we upgrade that? Oh, that's right. I was going to smelt down some copper to upgrade tools. Yeah, I should probably do that. I was complaining about energy or mentioning energy. So I should probably do that. So why don't we spend today getting just a little bit more stone for some more furnaces, right? I think that's fine. Let's see if we can get at least one of these built. We can. Okay, let's add copper. Actually, let's add more wood because we're short on coal. Of course, right? Always short on something in this game. Alright, I think we're good to end our turn there. Into general efficiency -1, meaning we will get less resources per yield of destroyables. Alright, a new day dawns. Got some nice gemstones here. Got our first few units of truffle oil as well. Got a little bit of bonus income, of course. We have some fertilizer as well. So we might as well use the fertilizer to properly harvest our crops here, right? Fertilizer is OP, my friends. It just is. Let's get this furnace built. And then I think, let's reimagine this just a little bit. Alright, so that's good. Let's go with these truffle machines. Can I get another one? How many more can I get? Just one? Okay. Better than none, let me tell you. Alright, that's looking good. Let's get our truffles in place here, but first and foremost, let's get this built. And then let's get the truffles in place. It's going to be our staple crop anyways, right? Iron bar. Could use 2 more units of iron. Yeah, because these are taking 4 per. I mean, honestly, it'd be really nice to get this. It's just kind of spendy. Let's see what we can make from selling some of this stuff. I mean, 9 at 169. It's not 200, but it's alright. I have to. We have 3 rubies at 150. So I think what we can do with the ruby is, let's go ahead and grind those down. What do you mean wrong item? You serious, game? Oh, never mind. That is the one that's already been grinded. My apologies, my friends. It has been a week. I tell ya. It's been a week. was very confused by that for a moment. Alright, so I need to get some copper smelting. So I need 8 units of copper, right? I think we got the furnace capacity. Alright, so that's good. Be able to get some stuff upgraded. Ideally, we get 2 more units of iron. Maybe more, but at least 2. Okay, so let's get that smelting. This will be another oil maker next turn, of course. Don't know what I want to do with the rest of it yet. I'm leaning toward maybe adding more pigs, although our truffle supply is doing really good compared to our machine capacity, you know? So it's kind of like maybe we don't need more pigs just yet anyways. I'd like to get this level up. So I think what I'm going to do is let's chop down some trees. Alright, here's the level up. So we have magic. All breakable ores turn into rocks. Rocks yield random ore. It's actually a way to get iron if you think about it. I kind of like that one. Hungerless. Animals do not require food. Lifespan always equals 2. I'm not really too threatened by having to feed our animals. Global warming, I mean, we could get some max energy here, but I think this one's going to be very strong for us, given there's a bunch of stone over here. I mean, you can get diamond, you can get all kinds of things, including iron. So let's go with magic. Bee riot. No, we want that. Roots. Merlin hat. This is a way to get a little bit more max energy. And then we have magic tools. At the end of the day, a random tool that has enough EXP does upgrade. We also get global warming again. I mean, this is a nice little injection to... I mean, magic tools is fun, right? You can get some useful combinations with that, including tools that do give you max energy. I think we should probably go with magic tools here. Global warming's nice. Will give us more space too, I suppose. Magic tools, we're going to get immediate benefit from it. Let's go with global warming. I think that's fine. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so continuing on here. I'm going to clear some space for another future fence. However, we can... Let's do this, see? We get all kinds of random stuff. I actually think it works for our build really well. Like, we're getting sapphires and emeralds and stuff. In fact, appear to be getting a lot of that. So let's go ahead and just fill up these grindstones then, huh? Got 4 pieces of iron ore as well. Yeah. So that was actually a really, really impactful one to get. Rough sapphire. We got a diamond as well. Might as well get that smelting down. How are we looking for stone? 44 units of stone. Okay, so that means, of course, more furnaces. Definitely want to get more furnaces. So we've got the shop for some potato seeds here. We are devoid of potato seeds. Yes, indeed. Alright, so let's grab some more. The days of buying iron, at least for now, until all this is mined out, might be behind us, which is good, because iron's expensive, like very expensive. This game makes iron so sparse, right? So if you're doing a build that requires a lot of iron, you definitely have to plan accordingly, for sure. So we have some pigs on the field, or in the shop as well. Kind of landed on a place where I don't think we're really hurting for truffles. I mean, we're not. We're hurting for iron. And we have to get a bunch of iron to get a bunch more of these down, right? We're getting a bunch of truffles per turn. I think it's just smart to sort of scale up things that can make us money so we can continue to add furnaces, continue to smelt things, and I think we're going to be in a pretty good spot. We just kind of got to get there. I'm going to get a nice stack of this truffle oil here. And speaking of the truffle oil, given this is, the feature product of this run here, so sells for 350 high. So it's pretty good. We'll certainly take that. How about all this other stuff? How are we selling? Potatoes selling high, actually. Okay, well, let's get this back up to 60. A nice healthy supply. Let's go ahead and sell our potatoes high. Why not? A little more financial flexibility to work within here. Honey's selling good. Sell that. And how are we doing for glass? Alright, we best get some glass going. But we don't have any coal. Alright, so I think what we do is we go into the shop. We go ahead and we buy coal here. I think it just makes sense to do so. Let's roll this. And no luck. Usually it's all about rolling for the coal here, my friends. But no luck. And again, no luck. What are the chances? There's an 11 stack of coal. Got expensive on me for sure. But that's alright. Let's get the potatoes planted the rest of the way here. Let's get our wood sawn down. And let's see. We have some fertilizer here. Might as well make use of this. Potatoes are selling high, so I think we can just go ahead and sell this 16 stack. Might as well. Alright, building requirements. I think we get Clever Hammer -1 here. I'm gonna do it. I think it just makes sense. And then I think we're ultimately in a pretty good spot. We'll be able to scale this up, like I said. And it's kind of what I'm looking forward to doing. So let's go ahead and get our last potato planted. Let's call it a day there and look forward to scaling up next turn. Building time +1, which means it will require more energy for us to build things. Not good, not ideal, but what do you do? Let's go. Use 50 consumables to earn a reward +25 max energy and 250 energy. Otherwise, you take a massive energy penalty. 5 days. I'm not really routinely using consumables, so I think I'm good with this. Just declining. It's okay. Alright, so first and foremost, let's get our tools upgraded. It's kind of unbelievable. We're still rocking copper, but such is the game sometimes. Let's go with copper axe, copper hammer. Fishing rod does not need an upgrade anymore. There's no water to fish in, so you can use that copper for other things. Let's get our furnaces built the rest of the way. Let's see how many of these we can add. Can add just a couple more. That's good. I'll take it. In fact, let's rearrange these a little bit. Alright, looking good. We have 6 of them. It's like we're going to have a pig die-off event in a few days here. We actually might only need 1 fence of pigs, to be honest. We're not really hurting for truffles at all. Our pigs are champions. They just find those truffles. Alright, so let's till this field with the much more useful copper hoe, for sure. Get our potato seeds in place. Okay, that's looking good. Any more raw gemstones? We have a few emeralds here, so let's get that. Got a piece of gold. I'm not going to occupy my furnace capacity quite yet. But I am going to invest some time in mining here to just get the random resources. Let's hope we get some iron. That'd be great. That's all kinds of stuff there. Didn't really make it. Looks like there's a bunch of iron there. Or at least a bit of it. Don't have the necessary resources. Alright, let's see how we're doing for iron. How much did we find? We found 9 units of iron. That is great. Let's go in the shop and obviously buy some coal. Here's a 14 stack of coal. Nice and cheap. Very good. Buy some potato seeds. More pigs. Do we need more pigs? We're going to have some dying off here in a few days, but we can address that then. Let's go ahead and roll this. More coal. Absolutely. All right, looking good now. Got a bunch of diamonds as well. 6 diamonds. Certainly take that. Rough sapphire, yeah. Let's get that processing. We have some gold ore as well. I think I need more glass. So how are we doing for glass? We have 9 units. Yeah, we're going to need more bottles for sure. So yep, must prioritize glass here. And how are we doing for stone? Yep, so we're going to have to add more furnaces. Okay. So let's make sure these get built and utilized properly. The sand. Don't want to run short on sand. Well, glass. So one thing that we can control with relative ease here. It just needs a little capacity, right? So I'm going to take out these. Just to get a bit more wood. Plus 5 max energy. Very nice. And let's get these down. Got plenty of time here to scale this up. We just have to continue going. So we're going to get more iron. We have plenty of smooth stone. Yeah, 14 polished stone. So that's good. $708. Let's see, is there anything else that maybe we could benefit from? I mean, build time -1. I suppose. We can get some diamond gear tomorrow, which is just obviously way more efficient. Got those upgrades. Let's check some sell prices. How about that? Ruby. Yeah, that's selling great. So we'll certainly be selling that. What else do we have? Sapphire, how about you? 186. Yep, I'm okay with that. Worm's good. Beetle, let's sell it. Happy little bee friend. You bet. Honey, it's only a couple of units. Can sell it. Gold, are we fascinated with gold? I think I'm good just selling that as a raw resource, given where it's selling at right now. So let's do that. Copper. Don't really need that anymore either, so let's go ahead and sell it. Iron ore, obviously that's precious. Diamond bar, we'll hold on to that. Copper bar, we can sell that. Alright, so we've fallen into just a bit of income here, which is great. Clever hammer, level 3. Another -1 to building requirements. This does help us get there quicker, doesn't it? I think it's probably something we should consider. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do we need more pumpkin or potato seeds? Not really. I think what we need is just... Got 179 truffles. We just need more iron, basically. We got some trace iron on the field here, but I think I should continue to purchase iron just to get a stockpile of it. Continue to purchase coal as well, of course. So let's do that. Let's end our turn right there. Not selling anything today. Some more potatoes. Okay, we got some much needed glass. So let's go ahead and collect that. Got some more truffle oil. Very nice. Let's craft our glass into bottles. It's a nice 54 stack. Let's get our truffle oil a process in here. Absolutely. 7 diamond bars. Let's take a look at the upgrade options that we have. We could do the pickaxe. And what are we looking at? Got a few stones left. I mean, otherwise it's going to be the axe itself, but it's got a ways to go. Let's go ahead and grab the diamond pickaxe. Sure. It makes sense. All right, more truffles. Let's get some these gemstones grinding down. All right, perfect. So nothing's going to be selling good this turn. The market has fallen, my friends. Alright, so we're going to have some pigs dying off, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's hard to count them, but we can always purchase some more pigs next turn. What about some more potato seeds? Alright, you bet. Let's purchase a few more. Grab some coal, obviously. We have 12 units of iron. I want to see what I get from mining here. So let's go ahead and get it mined. Should be able to mine the rest of this out. This will kind of dictate how much investment I have to make from the shop in iron, that is. So we have 18 units. And I'm doing really good on coal. So let's process all 18 units of iron. And then the rest of the way, you guessed it, let's go sand. How about just regular stone? We have 14 regular stones. Now, I think one thing we can consider here, right? So all the stone's gone. The nodes that you would normally get stone, we got things like sapphire and iron, and which is great. But we're also at a shortage for stone, right? So we have to consider a few different things here. Especially when we take magic, right? You don't, like, getting normal stone is more difficult. So, do we add a mine here? Could easily get the wood. Although, the same effect is going to apply, right? But I think adding a mine is actually kind of important if we're going to keep adding furnaces. So, why not? Let's do it. It's only a couple of iron. We have a bounty of iron now. 10. And these things are way cheaper than they've ever been to create, right? So that's good. Let's get them built up. Hammer did level up here. Gold hammer, diamond hammer. Okay. Do like the prospect of getting a diamond hammer. I think that's great. Let's see. So 7, we could get 2 more furnaces. I think it's important to do so. So let's do it. Alright, we've got some more max energy. Bail this out. Give us that last little hammer stroke. So that's good. Diamond hammer. We need 4 units of diamond. We have 2 already. So let's go ahead and get 2 in here. And then how about some additional iron? It's already all processing, right? Suppose we could do diamond. Yeah, I mean, we got plenty of diamond. Let's do some diamond. No more glass. Okay. Nothing really worth selling. We got some cash. We're hanging on to... Should we use it for anything? Build time -1. What about some products? How about some iron ore? Yeah, because the field is out of iron, right? So we might as well buy some iron as well. All right, looking good. Let's end our turn right there. Actually, let's get some potato seeds and then end our turn. All right, let's end it right now. Actually, I suppose I could use this fertilizer here real quick. Alright, so we're almost there. Kind of made a mess of our fields. That's alright. Let's end it right there. Let's call it good. Alright, some more potatoes added to the mix with the mystical fertilizer, of course. Got another potato harvest here as well. We do get some stones here, but this could be anything. Let's see what we get. Looks like copper, gold... Some sapphire. Alright, let's mine the contents of our furnace. Well, let's collect the contents of our furnace. Get a bunch more truffle oil here. We're starting to ramp up production. Alright, Alright, so we did have some pigs die off. We need 12 additional pigs. I think it's worth it to get it. 266 truffles. Let me think on that one for a moment. I think maybe getting another one of these grindstones would be worth it. What do these take again? Stone. Yeah, that's going to be the scarce resource for sure. Let's convert glass to bottles. Let's get our truffle makers built. Are we out of polished stone? Yeah, we sure are. Yeah, so the magic, right? It works for you and it works against you. So I think what I can do is we can add some more mines and just see what comes of it, right? I think that's going to be the best solution here for us. Got plenty of wood on the field yet. I think that's what we should do. I mean, it's what we have to do. We still have to get stone, right? Like, we still need it. We have to polish it down. We have to do some other things with it. So let's go ahead and see if we can add a few mines. What do we have? Yeah. Let's add 3 mines and see what sprouts up each turn, right? Let's ship these over just a little bit. Let's go ahead and get them processing. The pig build, it's a little different for sure, in that you have to procure a whole bunch of different things. So we have raw meat. Now you can roast it, right? But this would be our entire furnace capacity pretty much. The question is, do we need our furnace? Let's get a diamond hammer for sure. Do we need our furnace capacity for anything this turn? I mean, you could argue glass, right? Yeah, it's too precious, so let's go ahead and sell the raw meat. It's selling pretty high. Selling pretty good right now. And let's get some glass, and I also want to get some more wood so we can stay high on coal. In fact, we have a little bit of extra income. Might as well purchase some coal. Wish you could purchase some stone, to be honest with you, right? Alright, let's see. Let's grab a few more potatoes. Get those planted. Let's roll. Get some more coal. You bet. Roll for the coal. Let's get the iron ore processing in case we do stumble into some stone. But it's a longer process, of course, when you have to grind down the stone or smooth it. Alright, let's get the potatoes planted. And fertilized. Pretty much out of energy. Let's see. What do we want to do with the rest of this? I think we're doing fine on coal. Well, actually, not really. Let's get a little bit of extra coal here. I think that'll be good. And let's check some pricing. So orange is selling good. Emerald. Could be a little better, I suppose. Guess it's better than the ruby. Sapphire selling great. So let's sell that. How about our raw resources, given we have just a few days remaining? Sell a worm. Raw resources not selling great. So that's alright. Bottles, obviously, not selling those. Copper ore, selling fine. Beetle, sell it. Potato seed. Sell the happy little bee. Got a few more pigs. So let's add them in. Let's get you back up to... What do we got, pigs? We got... Today you're going to eat. Tomorrow you're going to eat. And then the final day. So let's get up to 45. Let's see if we can get... We need 10 pigs. Alright, looking good. Looking good there. Tomorrow, our crops will be selling at 50% extra value. So we might as well take advantage of that as well. Anything else we need here? I don't think so. I think we're pretty much good to end our turn there. So let's do so. Alright, so let's collect all of our goods here. We should get a nice little bump from collecting things from furnace with campfire on, right? And truffle oil, how we looking? We have 108 units of truffle oil right now. It's selling for 267. Definitely not a guaranteed thing that it's going to be selling better tomorrow, right? That is not a guarantee. So yeah, we're definitely going to want to make some moves today to set us up for financial success tomorrow and ultimately, you know, come out on top victorious in this particular one. Got to make 40k. And honestly, it's a little tighter than I maybe anticipated it was going to be. But that's all right. So let's get these smelting. Let's go ahead and get the diamond and its value, right? Let's get some gold going. Might as well. Let's expend our energy on this. Maybe we can get some stone. Yep, there's a little bit of stone, but we just get a lot of... I mean, magic is brutal. Like, it's good, but it's bad, right? Like, that's what I'm learning about magic. And what do I mean magic? Well, this right here. Magic. All breakable ores turn into rocks. Rocks yield random ores. So when you're mining and you want rocks, right? You're going to target the rock, but you're not necessarily going to get rock. In fact, it kind of feels like rock is sparse, given we only got 12 more stones there, right? So we actually can't add any more of these oil machines because we need to smooth them down on this turn, you know? So unfortunately, that ship has sailed. However, we can add some more furnaces with it. Or probably a furnace, I think. It's definitely interesting. It's an interesting thing when you're just severely limited on stone. And that's even with all of the upgrades we have, reducing the overall building cost, right? So something to consider before you choose magic in your runs here, my friends. Alright, so for ores, we have some iron ore. Let's go with the iron ore. Let's go with the gold. There's going to be no real sense in processing anything tomorrow in the oil machines, right? This is our last day to make truffle oil. So let's go through and let's sell what we'll sell at a decent price. Yeah, bottles, there'll be no processing tomorrow, so could sell these. These are selling decent. So why don't we do that? Got the apple. Grass is selling just fine. Diamond bar, let's wait on that. Potatoes selling particularly well today. Who would have thought? So let's sell it. It's a swift 3 grand. Fertilizer. In fact, we can harvest our potatoes here. We can use this fertilizer as well. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and just resume what we were doing. Potatoes, yes. We stumbled into some more. Pulled them right out of the earth. Grew them with magic and pulled them out of the earth. All right, honey, no. Raw meat, yes, we can sell that. Sapphire, nope, I'm waiting on that. Bees, yes. Rough sapphire, nope, we'll hold. Copper ore, we will sell. Rough emerald, we will sell. Rough ruby, we will hold. Diamond ore. Guess I didn't realize I still had some diamond here. But regardless, we will hold it selling low. Truffle oil selling Leaves a lot to be desired, doesn't it? The ruby's pretty good. I'm going to sell the ruby. Alright, we got a lot of ground to make up here tomorrow, my friends. Definitely got a lot of ground. So, let's see. I mean, this one isn't... we'll put it this way. I have felt more secure about other runs going into the final few days. That's for sure. Not certain where this one's going to end up at, but that's alright. You face adversity in these runs sometimes, and you got to do your best to overcome. I think we'll be just okay. We'll see. We'll see. But let's end our turn there and find out here, my friends. Let's go. Build 10 buildings to remind yourself of what it's like. Came a little bit late there, game. Came a little late. Alright, let's grab all these products, and today is D-Day, do or die here, my friends, so we are going to simply collect all of our resources. We're going to expend our energy chopping down trees. Actually, the more useful thing would be to mine these out, given magic that is in place, right? Seen a lot of diamonds there. It actually appears to be a pretty consistent way to get diamonds. I guess maybe I didn't fully think it through as it relates to stone and polished stone, but I mean, we still have a bunch of oil machines, right? We still made over 100 units of truffle oil. Might actually be scraping the 150 range. Let's see. Yeah, 150 units of truffle oil, which is pretty in-depth, right? It takes a lot of buildings to kind of come together, a lot of resources, right? It's actually more difficult than I thought to kind of structure a build around truffle oil. First time I've really experimented with that. First time I've experimented with our pig friends here as well. But yeah, nice sprite there on the pig. You gotta love it. So, let's see where we net out. We have the worm. Sell it. Iron bar, the once coveted iron. Sell it. Sand, selling high. That's great. Truffles, selling real good. Good to see. Wood, you bet. Diamond bar, selling nice at 500. Coal, selling low. Plank not selling great. Potatoes, just giving them away for free, essentially. Gold ore, selling good. Gold bar, selling kind of mid. Ruby, selling mid. Fertilizer. Rough emerald, selling very low. Just stapling dollar bills away on this as we're selling it. Iron ore, not great. Copper ore, not great. Rough ruby, rough sapphire. Diamond ore, selling good. Stone, emerald, selling very good. Sapphire also selling pretty good. You notice the very tight range, 150 through 200, right? I think that is the value in these gemstones here. I'd like to maybe do a run where we just focus on these gemstones and mining. I think that would be a fun run to do. Be a different way to play the game. And the coveted truffle oil here, my friends. So we are across the 42,750 for victory here, but let's see what we net out at in this one. Let's go. All right, 45k. So we did cross the 100k mark. Of course, the mail run crossed the 200k mark. Very, very strong build. I think truffle oil certainly does get stronger as the game wears on, right? In a 2-week play, it's kind of hard to optimize given everything that has to come together. And sometimes this game throws different things at you, like, you know, like your different perks you get when you level up and things of that nature, right? But definitely a fun one. I did definitely enjoy it. It's always fun with pigs, right? And truffles and good stuff like that. I kind of reflect back on just AFR, the first one. We had some good runs featuring pigs as well. So here are the final statistics here, my friends. I sure hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Do let me know in the comments section your thoughts, right? Where could we have maybe put a little more effort? Well, maybe not effort, but where could we have maybe put a little more focus to make this build better? I mean, obviously, when you run out of stone, and it's hard to get stone because of a perk. It does change things a little bit, but ultimately, I feel like we still put together a pretty fun build, and I had, you know, a lot of fun putting it together. So if you did too, please subscribe to the channel. We're running this game frequently if you like this game, right? Give the video a like if you think I'm doing a good job here and if you enjoyed yourself here in this past hour and 15 minutes. And with that said, my friends, I'm gonna get on out of here. Thank you so much once again, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks a lot.